Yesterday, we brought you the news about the suspension of some banks by the Central Bank of Nigeria for the failure to remit to the coffers of the government over $2.3 billion as part of the revenues accrued from oil receipts, both from the NLNG and the NNPC. And so we saw how the various markets reacted to that. But let's see how yesterday's trading session fared. I'm being joined on the program by Adetayo Adedeji. He is an analyst with Meristem Securities, joining us to take a look at how the stocks of these banks traded yesterday at the end of the market activities. Good morning and welcome to the program.
Good morning, Bolaji.
Thank you for your time. Thank you for your time. We'd like you to take us through how these stocks, these 9 stocks, of course, one of them had actually said that it had complied with the central bank's directive. But in all, how did the bank stocks fared yesterday?
Okay, generally, if you look at the way the banking stocks traded yesterday, you'll find out that most of the stocks that were involved in the FX suspension, the supposed concealing funds, actually lost. The market reacted negatively to the news. Diamond, for example, the highest, losing 9%, about 9% yesterday. And we have FCMB, Fidelity, and FBNH, a couple of them. Most of them basically lost. But overall, yesterday, we still saw stocks like Guarantee, ATI gain, and overall, the banking sector yesterday did not do well, but the stocks that were involved in this fund supposed concealing, were really reacted to negatively. We're saying that 2 of those banks have come out to say that they informed CBN about this, which is FBNH, and of course Fidelity Bank came out yesterday to say that they told CBN about it, and of course UBA, the suspension has been lifted off them because they've now remitted the funds. So that's how it went yesterday.
Now, with some of these banks coming out to say that we are consulting with the central bank, some of them have issued press statements as to their position on what they're doing to ensure that they complied with the CBN's directive. Do you think that would, in a way, make the banking stocks for today trade on the positive territory?
Well, usually, I think that the response of the market yesterday should continue into today. A couple of those stocks might still lose a bit today, but you expect that when prices are down, particularly when stocks have lost, some investors basically will find those particular prices attractive, and they may want to key in based on low prices. So overall, I think, if you ask me, I would say that the stocks involved would still lose a bit more today. Okay,
but do we expect a general positive investor sentiment for the market? Yesterday it gained 0.25%. Do you think the market will continue in that direction?
Well, for the week overall, I would say that we think the market will close positive. But then we expect some profit taking on some of the stocks that rallied during the week. Stocks like Seplat, we might see investors start taking their profits, because stocks like Wema, for example, too, they have gained as much as 12%, 13% during the week. Some investors might begin to take profit on these stocks, but overall, the stock market should close positive this week.
Okay, that will be all. Adetayo Adedeji, analysts, Meristem Securities. Thank you so much for your time with us.
Thank you very much.
And that brings us to the end of the program. Thank you so much, our viewers, for also spending your time with us on the show. We do hope to hear from you, so please do not hesitate to send us your comments, your questions to our various Twitter handles at bbolson, at CTV Harriet, at CTV_Bolaji, at Biz Morning, and at Channels TV. We'll be glad to hear from you. Thank you so much for watching, and bye-bye.